More breaking news now coming in. Over 90 people are trapped in the debris of an apartment block in Myanmar's Mandalay as rescue operations continue a day after a powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck the country. A Red Cross officials that the Sky Villa condominium was amongst the buildings worst hit by the tremors. Several of its 12-story towers pancaked one on top of the other. The condo, which was originally a 12-story building, has been reduced to 6 floors by the quake, with the cracked pastel green walls of the upper floors perched on the crushed remains of the lower levels. Now, this is very disturbing news coming in. Professor Mukherjee, Professor Agarwal, beg your pardon, let me draw you in here on this. Over 90 people trapped in this debris of an apartment block in Myanmar's Mandalay.
You know,
so not just Bangkok, it seems Mandalay also seeing this rescue, obviously, operations, yes, because people are trapped.
Yeah, because you know probably the construction as well as the substrate on which these buildings are standing. You know, if you remember the two examples from Indian area, one the Bhuj earthquake and the other was in 1992 in Latur in Maharashtra. So you know, if you can recall those images of Bhuj earthquake, they were high-rise buildings and they could just sink into the substrate, into the land itself, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 stories, because during earthquake what happens, there's a phenomena called liquefaction. So the underground, the substrate on the ground on which the buildings are standing, there's a lot of liquid flow suddenly during the earthquake, and that makes that substrate, that ground very soft, and the building just sinks into. On the contrary, the Latur earthquake, though both were very shallow earthquakes, like this one, this Myanmar earthquake, yesterday's earthquake. But the construction at Latur earthquake in 1993, September 1993, because they used those basalt, big blocks to construct their houses. So that is the practice in the Latur, and because it was night time and most of the people were inside the house. So the timing also is very, very important in case of earthquake. So these natural disasters, the timing, the area, the density, all these things are very, very important as far as the casualties are concerned. The damages are definitely related on those construction material, the structural design and all these things, and definitely the intensity and magnitude and the origin point of the earthquake, how deep they are from the surface of the earth. So all these factors, they join together, and then we are the sufferer, because we are the delicate most element in the entire system, and we suffer. So, and definitely everybody has to, you know, there is a responsibility that as the information and the knowledge is growing, the data is more. No, we must move forward in the direction of developing the areas or the cities or the
okay. More breaking news in meanwhile coming in. Stay with us. The chief of Myanmar